this video I want to give you another example of melody expansion, and we're going to be using single notes again in this example, except that the single notes exist inside of chords. Okay, so the 4 chords I came up with for the framework to build on are these 4 chords right here. One more time. Okay, so I started thinking about how I can replace some of the beats in those first 2 chords to make room for passing notes in chords. So instead of playing 4 beats on the first 2 chords, I play 2 beats on the first 2 chords to make room for a 3rd chord. So it'll be like this. You hear that 3rd passing chord that I came up with? One more time. So instead of playing 4 beats on the first 2 chords, again, I'm breaking it up. I'm playing 2 beats each on the first chords to make room for the passing chord. One more time. But I can break up that 3rd passing chord even more to allow room for other beats or other notes and chords. So after experimenting, these are the single notes I came up with as sort of like a bridge into the 2nd set of chords in the song. So these are the notes. Now let me show you what those single notes sound like in context. So there are, what else could we have used besides those notes right there? There's a lot that we can do. There's a lot of notes that we could have picked. Let's see, what else could we have done? So you just got to fish around to find, notes and chords that work for you. So far this is what we have. Let me go over it one more time. So let's look at the 2nd set of chords, the last 2 chords in the progression. So I started thinking about, adding in chromatic notes to use as passing notes. So instead of playing 4 beats on the first chord, I actually play the very last beat on a chromatic note like this. One more time. Now let me show you what that sounds like in context so far. So what could we do with the very last chord to make it any more interesting? We could play 2 beats instead of 4 beats on the last chord. We can play 2 beats and then throw in something else. Like, I really like that little bit of a clashing sound. So here's the last two chords again. Now let me show you what we have so far in the context. This is starting to sound a little more interesting. So do you see what we're doing? We're starting with a basic framework, and we're thinking, how can I replace the beats in these chords with other notes and chords? And there's a whole world, a whole universe of what you can do to replace beats with other notes and chords. And so you just got to get in there and experiment.